According to an article written by Claire Moskowitz in 2011, 96% of space is still yet to be explored and explained by scientists. Unidentified flying objects, also known as UFOs, are a topic that produces many conspiracy theories and are overall very fun to learn about. Learning more about some of the most popular UFO sightings will give you insight to some of the most popular worldwide phenomenon. UFOs and the possibility of extraterrestrial beings are something that I've always been interested in and have done a lot of extensive research on, especially since the whole Area 51 fiasco. Although there have been numerous UFO sightings over the years, I think the three most infamous ones and most important ones to discuss are the Kenneth Arnold sighting of 1947, the Belgian UFO wave, and the Highland, Illinois' infamous Black Triangle UFO. The first modern UFO sighting that occurred in 1947 was a catalyst for modern extraterrestrial and UFO conspiracies. Kenneth Arnold was witness to one of the first modern UFO sightings. Without Arnold, this sighting may have gone unknown. In an academic journal written by Alexander T. Jeppert in 2012, Arnold contacted a journalist by the name of William C. Beckett, who published an article about Arthur's experience over Mount Rainier. After the article was published, many people came forward and stated that they saw the same exact thing that Arnold had witnessed. They stated that they saw 9 extremely luminescent flying saucer-like objects, which are pictured here. This picture was found in an article written by KTNV Las Vegas. This sighting was first met with some skepticism. According to a History.com article written by History.com editors, Arnold believed that there could have been some sort of military testing going on at the time that he flew over Mount Rainier and witnessed this strange phenomenon. However, the military released a statement that said no testing was occurring at the time that he witnessed this UFO. Now that we have discussed the first major UFO sighting in the United States, let's discuss the most popular place overseas to witness UFOs. Belgium has always been a hotspot for UFO sightings. In an article written by James Crisp published onto the Telegraph in 2019, the Belgian UFO wave lasted all the way from November of 1989 all the way until April of 1990. Multiple sightings of triangular-shaped aircraft were reported during this time. I apologize, but my printer went out at the worst possible time. But if you can see right here, this is what I'm talking about. This image was found on a History.com article that was written in 2017 by Stephanie Waldeck. This article also states that 13,500 people witnessed this phenomenon, making it the most widely experienced and recognized UFO sightings in the modern era. Now, Belgium has also had UFO sightings within the past couple of recent years. In the same article that was written by James Crisp in 2019, he also brings up the fact that 84 reports of UFO sightings were made in 2017. This was more than Denmark, Finland, and Norway. He also states that in 2018, over 250 reports of UFO sightings were made in Belgium. It is important to note that Belgium was not the only place experiencing these triangular-shaped phenomenon. Highland, Illinois residents also reported seeing the same black triangular phenomenon and aircraft that were witnessed during the Belgian UFO wave. What these residents described was nearly identical to what people had witnessed at the UFO wave in Belgium. In an analysis written by David Barker, he states that Melvin Knoll, a Highland, Illinois resident, saw what he thought to be low-flying aircraft at around 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, he reported seeing a low-flying triangular aircraft that was hovering. Excuse me, I'm grabbing the picture. This is what he reported seeing right here. This picture was provided by David D. Barker as well. But that was hovering over his home, and it appeared to have a lighted interior, something of which he had never seen before. Now, Melbourne was not the only person to witness this phenomenon. So the analysis that was written by David Barker also states that a call came in from dispatch to alert Officer Ed Barton, who was out on patrol, to keep an eye out for this UFO that Melbourne had witnessed. At first, Officer Barton had assumed that this was a prank call, they were trying to play a joke on him sort of situation, until he had also witnessed a low-flying, silent triangular object with blinding white lights. These unexplained phenomenons helped to make UFO sightings a popular debate among not just United States residents, but also people around the world. It's easy to see how these 3 UFO sightings could evoke some thoughts surrounding extraterrestrial life. The Kenneth Arnold sighting of 1947, the Belgian UFO wave, and the Highland, Illinois' infamous Black Triangle UFO all helped to shed light on some unexplainable phenomenon. Even though I only covered these 3 UFO sightings in today's presentation, I highly encourage you to do some more research on these crazy phenomenons that continue to happen around our world. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a great day.